Leo and Daisy skipped excitedly towards the dinosaur dig site, their eyes wide with wonder. They had been waiting for this day for weeks, ever since they heard about the possibility of finding dinosaur fossils in their town. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of fresh earth and adventure. They had always dreamt of uncovering ancient fossils. Every night they would imagine themselves as famous paleontologists, discovering new species and making history. "Look, Daisy!" Leo's voice was filled with excitement and anticipation. Leo exclaimed, pointing towards a large dirt-covered object. "Could that be?" His heart raced as he imagined what they might have found. The object was partially buried, and its shape was intriguing and mysterious.
Carefully, they brushed away the earth, revealing a massive bone. They worked together, their hands moving in sync as they uncovered more and more of the ancient relic. The bone was enormous, and its surface was rough and weathered. It was bigger than anything they had ever seen. The sheer size of the bone left them in awe, and they couldn't believe their luck. They knew they had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary.
Wow. Daisy gasped. Her eyes sparkled with excitement, and she could hardly contain her joy. This was the moment they had been waiting for, and it was even more incredible than they had imagined. It's a dinosaur bone. A real dinosaur bone. Leo and Daisy held the bone carefully, their faces beaming with pride and excitement. They knew this discovery would change their lives forever, and they couldn't wait to share it with the world.
"I wonder what kind of dinosaur it was," Leo pondered, tracing the bone's shape. It was massive, unlike anything he had seen before. The texture was rough, and the size was overwhelming. He couldn't help but let his imagination run wild. Maybe a Tyrannosaurus rex. They had huge teeth. He roared fiercely. The T-Rex was known for its terrifying presence and powerful jaws. Leo imagined the ground shaking as the mighty beast roamed the land.
Daisy giggled. She found Leo's enthusiasm contagious and couldn't help but join in the fun.
Maybe, but this bone looks too big even for a T-Rex. Daisy exclaimed, her eyes widening in surprise. The bone was enormous, and she couldn't imagine any creature being large enough to possess it. Remember, they were fierce hunters with tiny arms. Despite their small arms, T-Rexes were formidable predators, using their powerful legs and massive heads to dominate their prey.
"Oh yeah, you're right," Leo agreed. He thought for a moment, considering other possibilities. The world of dinosaurs was vast and full of wonders. What about a Brachiosaurus? They were enormous and ate plants, Leo suggested, picturing the gentle giant in his mind. Brachiosauruses were known for their long necks and peaceful nature. Their long necks reached the tallest trees. Leo continued, imagining the Brachiosaurus stretching its neck to munch on the highest leaves. It was a serene image, contrasting sharply with the ferocity of the T-Rex. He stretched his arms up high, mimicking the Brachiosaurus. Leo felt a sense of awe thinking about these magnificent creatures that once roamed the earth. The diversity and grandeur of dinosaurs never ceased to amaze him.
It must have been a sight to behold, with massive wings cutting through the air and casting shadows on the ground below. Daisy exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Wow, that's amazing. I wish I could see them for real. Imagine seeing a pterodactyl soaring through the air with its giant wings. These magnificent creatures could glide effortlessly, using the wind currents to stay aloft for hours. Their wingspan could reach up to 33 feet, making them one of the largest flying animals ever.
Leo spread his arms like wings and pretended to fly. "Look at me! I'm a pterodactyl!" he shouted, running around with a big grin on his face. It was easy to get lost in the imagination of what it would be like to soar through the prehistoric skies.
"They weren't actually dinosaurs," he corrected with a knowledgeable tone. Pterosaurs were flying reptiles, but they lived during the same time as the dinosaurs. They were part of the same incredible ecosystem. They were flying reptiles called pterosaurs, but they lived at the same time. These creatures were incredibly diverse, with some species being as small as a crow, while others were as large as a small airplane. They dominated the skies for millions of years.
That's right, Daisy agreed, nodding enthusiastically. The age of dinosaurs was full of amazing creatures, each more fascinating than the last. It's incredible to think about how different the world was back then. The age of dinosaurs was full of amazing creatures, from the towering Brachiosaurus to the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, and of course, the majestic pterosaurs that ruled the skies. Each species played a unique role in their ecosystem, creating a world that was both dangerous and beautiful. It's a reminder of the incredible diversity of life that has existed on our planet.
What happened to all the dinosaurs, Daisy? Why aren't they around anymore?
Scientists believe a giant asteroid hit Earth, causing a huge explosion and blocking out the sun.
That's right. It caused a big change in the climate, and the dinosaurs couldn't survive. So sad. But at least we have their fossils to remind us of how amazing they were.
You know, Leo, dinosaurs aren't completely gone. Scientists believe that birds are actually descendants of dinosaurs.
Wow, really? So when I see a bird, I'm actually seeing a little piece of a dinosaur?
That's right. Dinosaurs live on, soaring through the skies.
Imagine all the other dinosaur secrets waiting to be discovered.
We could be the ones to find them.
Let's keep exploring and learning about these incredible creatures.
And so, Leo and Daisy, inspired by the giants of the past, set off on their journey to become future paleontologists, ready to unearth the mysteries of the prehistoric world.